Hi, how you doing? Oh wow, how was your weekend? What a weekend. Real quick, this video is about affiliate marketing, what to look out for and what to look for. And what brought this live in my head today. I'm gonna be honest, I had the most amazing real live webinar with Rachel Peterson, and she is an amazing social media manager. She has a freelance agency and an education business, and I follow her. She's starting my journey. And I realized a few things while I was, today was our first day at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I just was, I got so inspired, and it made me feel out some gaps that when I first started online, all these so-called gurus and the good coaching programs, it created a lot of confusion for me. So as most of you, if you follow me, you know, if you follow me for the past year, you know that when I started last year, I was neither in a good place and psychologically, emotionally, I was struggling with my depression, my anxiety, and starting in business under these circumstances proved to be very overwhelming for me. So no matter how it started, the point is that I ended up spending $20,000, my whole savings and credit card. I got to credit card debt from like paying everything, it's like from, and I realized today after this webinar, because sometimes you need to hear it and you need to see the good side of something in order for you to believe that it's not all crap. Excuse my French. And I realized that there are some things that you need to look out for when you're starting to learn affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is, it's a type of business that it generates commission. So what do? You go to a brand and you say, I want to promote your product. Give me 1 second. Yes, so I want to promote your product, right? And they say, all right, you promote my product, you do the marketing, you promote it on social, you have a website, go ahead, it's free. Just take this link, it's your affiliate link, we generated just for you, and when you make a sale, you earn a commission. And there's a lot of jobs that they are commission-based, and yes, I do have a cheat sheet right here. So you have sales engineers, you have wholesale and manufacturing sales representatives. These are commission-based jobs, right? And securities, commodities, and financial services, sales agents, insurance sales agents, real estate brokers, and travel agents, and so on, so on. But these are all legit jobs, right? But instead of trading time for money, okay, you just trade sales. So you make a sale, and for that sale, you get a commission. The same thing like real estate agent. Was it here? Yes. Real estate broker. It's the same thing. It's commission based. And you know that, I remember, everybody was telling me, you want to do something and make money without a degree? Do real estate. Up until to this day, if you follow Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Jeff Lerner, all these people, right, they, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Like completely. And it happens. Here it is. It's back. So I wanted to say that these people started with real estate. There is a lot of other people that they started from real estate, and then they grew and they learned the online world in order to have more sales. So it's the same thing. So don't hear commission and commission-based job and you think like, oh, it's not working, I want to get paid. This is not a job. This is for you to build a business. So you're not going to have a boss on top of your head. So if you want to get paid by someone else, continue your 9 to 5. Or you can work like a freelancer and just go to freelance sites like Fiverr, Upwork, I think Rolodex for ClickFunnels. And there's just many other sites like that you can just go and try to monetize your freelance and have a freelance business. But still, you are the boss of you. You have to be committed to what you're doing. So to all the new people that they come and they ask me like, oh, but it's a scam, you want me to pay. When you go to college, I ask them, don't you pay? It's like when you go to your dentist and you're like, my tooth hurts, right? Your dentist went to college. Maybe your dentist went to NYU and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most likely he's 60 years old and he's still in debt. And you go there, okay, to this person that shows up every day, that he went through medical school and then he had extra years for dental school. I think it works something like that. And if they want to be orthodontics, that's an extra like 2-3 years. So we're talking about years of studying, almost a decade of trying to prove yourself that you're worthy of the money that you're going to ask. So when you go to the dentist, when you go to your doctor, when you go to wax your legs, these people, okay, payment is expected for services rendered. So this is what I always say. But there are many people out there, and I understand when it comes to online and it comes to affiliate marketing, and especially more people, because if I remember back when I started, it was November 2020 when I decided I'll just, something, I just can't do it anymore. I've been working my ass off. I worked in storms, in thunderstorms, in snowstorms, in a hurricane. I was outside. I jeopardized my health, my physical and emotional health. And do you know what they did for me? They just said, oh, we're closing the department down. Let's take you to another place or you're fired. It's like, after all these years, this is how you treat your employees? No. And I gave everything I had. We built this marketing department together. And that was the thank you I got. But I should have not expected anything. I should have known that big corporations, they are just for themselves. So that's why I wanted to start and work for myself, because I am capable, and I'm sure you are capable too. I'm sure you're good at something that someone just puts you down. And you know you're good because other people will put you down because of it. You know you're good. You can monetize that online, and you can find people that actually respect and want to leverage your talent. You might be talented in copywriting. You might be really good listener. You might be really good problem solver. You must be really good at, programming or just making daily schedules. Whatever it is, there's a niche for that online. And this is what I want to take you through, that from one life to the next, just because it's something you're not used to, just because it's something you haven't seen that often, and just because you heard other people's fears telling you that, oh, it's a scam, maybe for them. Did you ask them if they actually put the work in? Did you ask them if they actually did step by step what these people asked them to, what they did? Or did they just say, oh, this is too simple and never applied any of it? So do your due diligence. And that's why I'm here. That's why I do this live today, because so many gaps when I first started. A coaching program that promised me that will teach me, and they taught me nothing. It was just classes, one class after the other, just bragging, and the same people over and over, and all the new people, they had nothing. It's like, I want to learn. I'm not teaching you that. Okay. You have your own way, but I wanted to learn. So I didn't say that the program was bad. It was bad for me. For me, I didn't resonate. I tried it. But it was like for other people, they say scam. Like, I'm not going to tell you the name. I don't want to, be that person. But I'm saying, like, I searched and there were people that they made $100,000. But I cannot go behind something I don't trust, or I cannot promote something to you that I know didn't help me. It's like I was being called names for motivation, but I don't want to be called names. I was suffering and still am depression and anxiety. Who knows what other people? I had another client. I was like, I don't like being called names. I have a son that has mental problems. Like, this is not nice, But for some people worked, not for me. I want to know. I want to go. I want legitimate sources. I want entrepreneurs and people that they will teach me what they know. And then I can apply it to my own business and teach you in extension, if that makes sense. So these gaps is when you start something, my first step, and I will give you that advice. My first advice, that's a word. Trust your gut. There is no one else that knows better than you what you want. If you go to a program and you say, like, something like, okay, it's just $30. Let's just say I will invest. It's like $30. I can just quit coffee for a week or two, and I will, I'm devoted. I'm committed. I will do that. I will make money for myself. And then you go in and he's like, you know something, actually, something's off. Trust that. Trust that. Don't pay that $30 if your gut tells you that it's something off. If something's off, trust that feeling, because you know better yourself than other people. It can be the best. It can be Grant Cardone. But if it doesn't speak to you, if it doesn't help you understand, if it doesn't help you learn, don't even pay $1 for it. Okay? But try. So the first is, you need a community. After you trust your gut, you have to start searching. Is there a community? Is there a support system? Okay? Is there a coach that shows up? Reviews and social proof. What do people say? Have they seen results? And also try to go and join, like, this is the due diligence, guys, right? Just to make sure that all this excitement that we have, all this drive to change our lives will not make us vulnerable to scams, to people that they don't care, to people that all they see is dollar signs. So that's why I want to come out here and tell you this. When you feel like you're being taken advantage of, trust that feeling. If you know you're putting the work, if you know you do everything you're supposed to do, okay, and you try, then it's not your fault. If something doesn't sit well with you, it's like, is there support? If you have a question, how fast do they answer? Are they there for you? Is there a Facebook group? Are they on other social media? Are they on YouTube? Do they have video content? Do they have a podcast? Do they have a funnel? Do they have a newsletter? Is there a website? Or are they only on social media? I don't trust people that they're just in social media, because that is actually the biggest giveaway. If there are no funnels, if there is no website, no blog, if it's just, TikTok only, and then they tell you, I will teach you marketing strategy, maybe for TikTok, but nothing more than that. So do your due diligence, know what you need. And sometimes, now I say know what you need, but there are a lot of times that we don't know what we need till we actually come across it. We need to see it sometimes. And it was so confusing and complicated in the beginning. So Rachel Peterson today, in that webinar that is live, and it was, guys, it's the whole week, and she gives it for free. Like, this person is amazing. I will just, can I do that now? I will put her name and you go follow her. She's the only person for me that she taught me so much, and she has so many free training, and her guides are very affordable. I actually bought everything she has to offer. I just love her. And after I finish with this live, because I'm not really sure how I can type right now, I will, Maria, I see you. My cousin is here. I had to, guys. So I will put her name under, and you just follow her. She's been through a lot, and she has $2 million businesses that she runs from home. She was a mother on wealth care, and she created so much in a time that it was even harder than my experience. I went through a lot in my life, a lot of bullying, I got sexually harassed at work, many things. And for her, she had her own struggles, and it's actually very inspiring to see where she is right now. And this is the people you need to surround yourself with. Okay, and she is an example of that I would like you to follow. It's an example for what to look for. She is an entrepreneur that she teaches social media, and if you have a freelance business, she can teach you. This is a free webinar I'm doing now about how it's like what's the name? Freelance Success Accelerator. So these are the people you want to look out for. Don't go to these people that they just, oh, I finished the course, because these are not the fault of the people. These are what these so-called coaches tell them to do. They tell them, oh, go and make a webinar. How can you make it? Okay, am I a plumber? No. Do I look like a plumber? No. Okay, so will I want to be a plumber? No. But I mean, if you want a plumber, you go and you ask a plumber, right? And I lost my train of thought again. Oh my God. All I'm trying to say is that when you go make a webinar about plumbing, you need to have some knowledge, some experience. Like Russell Brunson says, how did you earn or learn what you're teaching? You cannot teach. Like, would you like someone that doesn't know to go teach your kid? No. What are they going to learn? The person that teaches doesn't even know what they're teaching. So beware of those people that they don't know how to explain to you exactly what they do. This is sign, like one of the first signs. If they don't know to explain to you, like, okay, I do affiliate marketing. So I'm going to tell you what I do right now. I am building an online business, okay, with affiliate marketing, leveraging social media. That's what I do. When somebody tells you I'm an entrepreneur, okay. Entrepreneur to what? Are you Elon Musk? Are you SpaceX? Are you in the automobile industry? Are you motorcycles? Are you entrepreneur for digital products? Are you an entrepreneur for makeup? What are you? So many different niches. That's why you need to be specific. And when you are specific to a subject, that's when you know that the person you're talking to knows about this subject. So if they start telling you, okay, that's another red flag. It's all mixed, it's all connected, it's all, it didn't work because you didn't connect the sales part. Okay, first of all, marketing is similar to sales. So a lot of people don't like sales, but when you start your online business, you need to be able to sell. We sell every day. That's what Grant Cardone tells us. We sell when we go for a job interview, we sell ourselves. When I was a waitress and I would go to a table, I would sell myself and my capability to serve the table so I can get the tip. Make sense? And I have to stop losing my train of thought. Who else has this problem? How many times? Is that the third time I'm losing my train of thought? Like, I really do need a framework, don't I? So continuing is people need to know. When someone doesn't know how they can help you exactly, or they cannot answer your question exactly, then you know that there is a gap, that there is something right there that they don't know. And you don't want that person, okay? But also, it's also if you know exactly what you want as well. Does that make sense? Or am I getting things more confusing? Blame my ADHD. Don't blame me, okay? We blame my ADHD. So, I am doing a live right now and my whole family is calling. What if I was in TV, huh? What if I was with Helen? I can dream, right? So continuing. What to look for is Rachel, is Grant Cardone, is Russell Brunson. And yes, you should invest in courses, worksheets, or webinar that you believe they're going to help your business. And there are one-on-one calls that there are a lot of entrepreneurs that they offer for free. And especially, when you do a free clarity call or consultation call, this is usually a new business, and they offer something for free till they gain exposure. And this does not necessarily mean that this is something bad or they don't know what they're doing. It's just that it's a new created brand that still hasn't created any friction in the internet. Maybe it's not yet in the social media algorithm, and it hasn't ranked in Google yet. These things take some time. And of course, if it's a big operation, a big business, and they have the budget to promote and market the product right away, so you will see it because they will do paid ads, and they pay a lot of money. So if you don't have a budget and you find a small business, because right now small businesses are blooming and freelancing jobs are blooming, and everybody, if you see any I'm sorry, so parenthesis here, if you see in your social media, if you see your analytics, you will realize that 2 weeks ago, the analytics were different than the analytics you get now. The content you were promoting 2 weeks ago on TikTok changed this week. And this is what happened. The algorithm's always changing, and keeping up with our analytics always helps us know what content ranks better with our audience, okay? And every platform, you should see the analytics separately so you can know, because each platform is not the same. Facebook is a different community. You can find different communities, and the community you will gather in TikTok. So you need to be able to provide your TikTok followers with, it could be the same content, just rephrase it or resize it and change it in a way to fit Facebook, and then just do the same thing with Instagram. Actually, Canva does this amazingly with one click. You can find the link in my bio. Is I believe it's under tools, tools or resources. And this is also one thing for you to know, just a little tip here to help you out. So wherever you are in your business, just always beware, be careful. Do these clarity calls if they're free with someone, you know, and you can check them out as well. You can ask them questions and say like, this is why they have the clarity calls there, right? They have them there because they want to attract people. They want to give something. They want to give value in return for making you a quality lead, right? And this is not a bad thing. You're getting value. This will be like a 30-minute or an hour or maybe 15 minutes. Usually it's not an hour. Usually these clarity calls are like 15 to 30 minutes mostly, because you're going to have in 30 minutes, I realized for myself, 15 minutes is just too short for a clarity call. You cannot really help someone, because also you do need your sales pitch, because that's your business, you know, duh. So continuing, you need to see that the person you're talking to has an onboarding system on. So it can be anything, just so you know that I don't know what service you're going to provide me, right? So I jump on this clarity call because I'm not sure if I want your services or not yet. So I jump on this clarity call with you, or you jump with me on the clarity call. It's my job to offer value to you and show you what I can do. And of course, I will have to judge if you are a good candidate for my business as well, right? Because this is the beauty about working online. You can pick and choose your clients. And I love that. I love that. I had really bad experiences with clients. Like, yeah. So moving on, let's recap a little. And I know I'm all over the place. I promise you next time I will do a framework, because that was horrible. And thank you for going through it. Oh my God, you poor babies. I'll hug you. So, what to look out for. What to look out for. No support groups, beware. If they ask for payment right away, no Facebook groups, not check Google, check YouTube for reviews, see if they're around as a brand. Also check the person. Okay, check their links. Don't be afraid to click. Don't be afraid to explore the other person, because it's about you. It's about your business, and you need to be thorough. I want to tell you, do not be afraid to tell someone that, you know something, you're just not good for me. That's it. And you're going to do them good. Like if you come to me and you tell me, Margareta, you know something, like, actually, I don't think you're helping me. That will do me good, because I'm going to ask you why I'm not helping you. What is it that I am missing? And you can help me if you want. Right? So don't be afraid to speak your mind. If something doesn't suit you, or it doesn't suit your goals, or what you have in mind just doesn't feel right in your gut, you have every right to say no. Okay? And starting out can be very confusing. I said it like 10 times, but it is. It is very confusing. And if you start with a program and you invest in a program, just make sure that make sure you will follow that course. Because even if at a point you think, like, what's the point? Like, I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what I'm reading, or I don't see, like, you can just go to chapter 2 and say like, oh, I don't see how this course is gonna help me. Just stick with it, especially in the beginning. Don't do the mistake I did. Don't do the mistake I did. I was like so freaked out that I had so many gaps everywhere, and every person I would go to, there would be, oh, you need this, you need that, that person said the wrong thing, that person scammed you, and it's like, from the lie to the lie, like a competition that it was bad. Like people smashing at one another, like, oh, they did it, like, this is not professional, and you don't want that. You really don't want that. I'm speaking from experience. So beware from people that they don't offer support. They don't have email address for you to send an email, check Facebook groups, how many people they have. Another little trick is their accounts on Facebook. Just see how long they have been up, because this is how I check it. And also keep this in mind. People that you add to your friend list and people that you choose to work with, try to see that they have real life pictures in it. Real life pictures, and that they have an account that is more than a year old, because that means they've been trying at it, they've been there, and they are on Facebook or Instagram for a long time, and it's most likely something legit. And then after that, you can just go through the funnel and see what they offer, do your due diligence in a Google search or a YouTube search, see what other people have to talk about. And if you're still not sure, if you're still unsure, I am sure you have groups, or you can use my group, Entrepreneur Little Helper. Feel free to sign up. I always have courses and opportunities there. All you're required to do is just put your email address for my future newsletter. I haven't set it up yet, so don't be afraid. I never spam, and you can always unsubscribe. So I wanted to say, make sure you get value from these people, right? That you choose to work for you. And you need to learn, and it's all about you. It's not about me. I'm here. I'm already have my business. It's you that you're trying to have your business. And I come and I tell you and I promise you that I will help you with your business. I know how to do this. I did it for myself. I quit my job last November. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. After what they did, no, I just don't. I thought about it and no. And I want to work from home. So many people do it. And now with COVID, my husband has COVID and we're stuck. And I have to go get tested because most likely I will. But the point is, what would you do if you had a job like that? And not only that, I'm going to Greece in 2 weeks. That's my second trip. I never had the opportunity to do things like that, guys. Don't you want that for yourself? Like, I'm getting some rewards from all this hard work, like some passive income and growing on social and seeing my business grow and my skill set grow and being more and more an authoritative figure in my field. Don't you want that for you? Like, I know I'm not Rachel Peterson yet, but Rachel was on where I am right now. Maybe you are already a successful agency. Then I have to learn more from you. But if you are at the beginning, I can teach you how to do that because I've done it already. I cannot teach you how to be a millionaire. I haven't been a millionaire yet. I'm reading from Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, all these people, and I'm trying to be inspired. And when I'm being inspired and I want to build consistency and discipline, so I can bring all that to you and show you that if me, a depressed, anxious ADHD mess, that if some people that know me, if the people that knew me a few years back speak to you right now, they will say, holy crap, she was all over the place, this person. And yes, I was. It was not my fault because that's the chemistry in my brain, but I had to fight twice as hard. And there are people that they have to fight thrice as hard than me. And I don't know your situation, but I want to give you the peace of mind and to give you the tools to be able to recognize what's harmful, okay, and what's good for you and what's going to help you grow. Because I don't want anyone besides me. I didn't even want myself to spend this $20,000 just because other people gave me half information, okay, and they took advantage of me being vulnerable, new, and eager to learn. And these are predators for me. No, you work too hard. You might not have a degree. I don't have a degree. I'm online. Oh, thank you, Danielle. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. And I am sure you have so many things to be proud of yourself. And I have to say that I don't know you, but I'm proud of you too, for all the things that we entrepreneurs do. And we have to go through so many things. And I met some amazing people along the way. And I promise you, you will see the beauty in it. It just is simple, but it's not easy. And I learned today from Rachel that they're not the same thing. Simple and easy is not the same thing. You always have to try your best. And there are times that you will not, but always do your due diligence, okay? And if you don't leave it for tomorrow, If you can do, that's my dad. If you can do something today, don't leave it for tomorrow. And you know something? I still remember, I was 6. You believe that? I was 6. And I still remember the first time he told me that. I was hiding behind the curtain. And he even took a pen, a paper, he wrote it down, and he put it in front of my bed. When I opened my eyes, I see the piece of paper. Well, that was like the 90s back then. No iPads, people. So he put it right there for me to see. And I guess it stuck with me. And those, you see how little it was, but yet what an impact it made in my life. So don't underestimate simple things. It took some effort to do it on his part, little effort. It wasn't easy. You need to know how to write, right? But it was simple. So I really hope that helps. Feel free to ask me any questions you have. I'm here for you. And that's it. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.